doing a install on a 2014 Plus Wive Z450R. This thing's a pretty sweet build, so we should be able to make it all tie together and look really nice. So we're going to go over what you need to use to clean, prep, and then go over what decals we would suggest installing before others to make the install as easy as possible. Start by taking the seat off. The prep for this machine to get it ready to go, we always advise denatured alcohol. That's what is in this bottle. It just gets all the foreign residues off, really cleans and preps this plastic as good as possible to get it ready for install. It does have sticky on it from a past graphics kit. We advise using Goo Gone $8.89 at your local hardware store. And you'll rub that in and use a squeegee, hopefully not the same squeegee you're going to install with, to scrape that goo off and get all that off. It's a pain, but it has to happen sometimes. If you do have to use Goo Gone, you're going to want to go over it thoroughly with denatured alcohol afterwards to make sure all that's good to go. And then your other tools are going to be squeegee, which we sell these in our online store. The geek wrapped squeegees are super nice. They're marine, so you can spray this down with soapy water so it scratches the graphics a little less than normal. And then your X-Acto knife. So this is one of the harder pieces on the machine to get done properly. Stick this right there in that corner. We'll pull tight there. We'll tack this. A little bit of heat, pull it tight down here so that all this still runs parallel with the edge of the plastics. Work that down. And from here, we'll just work the rest in. And this one, you'll get this corner right down here. You don't want it hanging off this edge here. You just want it down here in this corner. Let it straight up. Try not to let it stick until you push it down with the squeegee. Try to make sure it's not hanging off this front edge here. A little bubble right here, so we can just pull this line back up, mark it down. Another bubble. If your plastics are cleaned properly, you don't have to worry about pulling them back up. If everything's clean, you won't have an issue getting it back up and getting it back down to stick. Alright, so this can be a bit of a tricky piece, but you'll want to get this corner right down here in the bottom. Like so. Make sure this is centered up down here. From here, you'll work in the middle, pull up. And you can work everything back down, contour by contour. You can always pull it up, work it back down.
yard sign.
Yeah. As always, we'll go in afterwards and heat everything in after, just to make sure it's all sealed up. So we'll start down here. Call that a fluke guy. Maybe. Get that hole lined up. Get that hole in this top lined up where it approximately needs to be. And you can work that down. Just work it up. So now you'll pull it tight, you'll work it around front fender, which you can also undo the front fender right here to get it out of the way a little bit. Alright. Like I was saying, you'll want to make sure you get this hole lined up and get this done, and then you can work from here up and then there down. Alright, so on the tanks, I like to get this area right here marginally correct right there. Pull it down. Something like so. Tanks are one of the bigger pieces, but I find that one of the easier ones to get on here. This one can go next. Keep things tight. Alright, so get this somewhat right off this body line right here. Followed by that will be this right here. There's a little bit of room on this piece to make sure you get the design to line up. Good to go. Alright, so I always start with this big piece because everything around it kind of varies depending on this. So you'll want to get this started. Put it in that corner right there. Go down with it. Lays right there where you want it. Pull this up. Make sure there's as little stress as possible.
The midway?
I'm on camera right now.
Huh?
I'm on camera right now.
Can I talk to you while you
it's live, they can hear what I'm saying. It's not just a time lapse. So if you give me a second, I'll get done with this piece. Alright, so after that piece is on, you can kind of fill in all the pieces around it. Line up the design as much as possible. Start in this corner with this one. Work straight across, work out. And work up. The rest of these are pretty easy. Alright guys, as you can see, the install is done. What you just saw was me heating in all of the edges of the plastics, making sure it's all down nice and neat, checking edges just to make sure all that's sealed in. You probably couldn't tell in the video, but this kit has not been trimmed up at all. Everything is right out the box. Fitment, all of this fitment is straight out the box. There was zero trimming down here. We're trying to make it as easy as possible to install these kits for you guys. So we do have a little trimming up here around this tank, just because it's not a stock tank. But other than that, I have not trimmed or touched anything else to make it fit better. So we're here trying to make it the best kits possible for you guys. Trying to make things as easy as possible for your installs. That is it for today's video of the YFZ install. Any other machines that you guys feel like we should be installing, let us know. We'll see if we can get our hands on one and we'll go from there. So, peace out.